Chelsea won, Atalanta 2. Now my neighbor's laughing at me today. I was having a very good night tonight. I was even thinking of eating some pot roast, but instead I had to sit down and watch Chelsea play. I was expecting them to save my sanity, but unfortunately it seems I'm going to have one hell of an insane night. Because honestly, in this whole entire game, we've played well. But the problem is there's no sense of urgency. We just lost because we had nobody who was, committed enough to score goals. And we were also very, very unfortunate not to score the chances that we were given. We were basically too reliant on our wingers and James. And look at how much that has costed us. And why would you remove Enzo and Neto out of the game? It's so weird why you would even remove Neto and Enzo out of the game. Instead of bringing back some firepower, you just put Gusto and Garnacho. Though Garnacho really did do well, but sadly we were relying on him a bit too much. Garnacho really took his shots, but he missed. No, a lot of players really did try to take their shots on the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper today, it's not that he was solid, he was just lucky that those balls did not get past him. Today, we made Atalanta look like a better team tactically. And the moment I just say, I hope we win, that's when you know that the game was already gone, man. That's when you know this game would have already been gone, because Chelsea in this game, no urgency, nothing. Yes, we've really tried with those chances, but those were the only chances we created. Most of the time, Atalanta were having a way with our midfielders. And the game started to die the moment you brought in Tosin. But I don't blame Tosin for coming on, because remember, Fofana was literally fell on, and one of the boots struck his eye. So I can understand. He couldn't even see well in the game. So of course we had to bring in Tosin. And this time it wasn't even Tosin's fault that we lost. That's what makes this painful. It was Cucurella and Badiashile. They were hooked to each other, and then boom. The guy takes his chance, and then Sanchez couldn't be able to even catch the ball. I'm not really disappointed that we even lost. I'm just disappointed that in the end there was just that much no sense of urgency, and at the end we were just unlucky not to score the chances that were presented in front of us. And I can't say we were able to even score. We were actually pretty close, but it's either the goalkeeper got to the ball or the ball went out wide. Otherwise, it just makes me sad. I'm about to have a very bad week. Thank you, Chelsea, for ruining my week anyway. So that's Chelsea 1, Atalanta 2. Just disappointed, man. Chelsea 1, Atalanta 0, halftime. Let's talk about it. So far, Chelsea are doing a very, very good job of keeping Atalanta at bay. So far, I've loved what I've seen from Chengpong and Sanchez. When Ademola Lookman has chosen to come closer to the Chelsea box, they've been able to deal with him efficiently. And they've been able to keep Ademola Lookman very, very quiet. And unfortunately for Ademola Lookman, he has been caught offside most of the time. So far, the first half performance is what you'd actually expect from Chelsea. It's actually what I expect from Chelsea. And yeah, we really missed Caicedo, because the way Caicedo has been controlling that midfield, it has been very, very nice. And the way our wingers chose to go forward has also been pretty good, but I feel like we're kind of limited because, of their formation. Their 3-4-3 formation allows them to, slow down our wingers a bit. But so far, I like what I'm seeing from Chelsea. I like how there's a bit of control in that game. I like how we're able to stay consistent, especially at the midfield and at the defense. But my only complaint so far in the first half might be one or two shaky moments, but that basically has something to do with our center backs. But so far everything has been looking okay. Everything looks perfect. By the way, I liked how Reece James gave João Pedro that pass, and then boom, goal. They almost ruled it offside, but good thing James was onside the whole time. Now this is what we like to see from Chelsea, when we start to take our chances in the right areas. See, what I've noticed from Chelsea in the past few games is that we have not been able to take advantage of our situations in the right areas. We lose possession in places where we're not supposed to be losing possession, And also what I realized from Chelsea was that in the last few games, we have not really been comfortable on the ball. We've kind of been letting the ball bounce all over the place, but we've not been able to, keep the ball on the ground, keep the ball stuck to the feet. So that's Chelsea 1, Atalanta 0, half time. Everything looks perfect. Let's just hope we can make it through the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day. Chelsea versus Atalanta. Now I just hope Chelsea perform well today, man. Unajua neighbor wangu amekuwa busy akinisikiza akasema, huyu kijana na chizingi. Wala hii timu yake kipigo nitamcheka. Even ndo alikuwa ananishow manze. So manze Chelsea manze. Mcheze tu fiti leo. Unajua leo bana, I'm protecting my reputation, man. I can't be laughed every single week, man. Please Chelsea, save my reputation, save my sanity.